Well, hey everyone. Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Last time, as we wrapped up, Kelly said to us that Morden would like to talk to us. No doubt he has some sort of personal thing in his past that's distracting him from doing his job and drinking his booster juice there, so...
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Why don't you refresh my memory?
Personally led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chunka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
Nice job. I could see why Cerberus brought you on board.
Very difficult, yes. Complex work to stabilize population. Mistake could have wiped out species. Glad to see you understand. Had to be done.
The Krogan would be a danger to the whole galaxy if the genophage was cured.
Exactly. Best solution for everyone, even Krogan. Can discuss more later. More pressing issue now. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Just when I thought that Morden was our low maintenance guy. Alright. So, I think instead of going and doing Jack's thing right away, we will return. We'll return and do some mining at some point. We're already in this cluster, and so I think the Firewalker, whatever this is maybe, you know, I mean, we're here, let's save fuel. What's the thing about that again? Assignments. Cerberus Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Ziona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planet-side exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs as to the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. Yeah, I mean, we're not necessarily all about helping Cerberus.
Anomaly detected.
But, you know, some innocent researchers and stuff.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Dr. Case and Aloy. Well, let's land then and do what it is that we do best. I'm thinking this time, I mean, this is a Cerberus mission, and so let's take strictly Cerberus personnel. We haven't done this in a while. In fact, we really haven't taken Jacob anywhere in a while. So I don't know, maybe it makes sense. Maybe Jacob had a little cabin fever. Oh, see, I've got a full protective helmet. These guys just have, like, weird little COVID masks.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Is that playing from here? See, I'm not sure I trust Jacob and his skills enough to be a part of the final push against the Reapers? And so, I don't know.
Understood. Got it. Right behind you. Sure
Seems
thing.
nice to maybe bring him with us for now, make him feel like he's part of the team. That was easy. That's a cool vehicle. Don't mind if we do.
Primary systems online.
Is this going to be like
the M44 Hammerhead infantry
our new
vehicle.
Mako?
This is your onboard VI.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. And a nice little boost.
Mission objectives located. Caution, guided missile system active. Acquired.
We have used something like this before, yes? Let me know in the comments. I didn't really yeah, we played like Leapfrog with it. Right?
Let's take a closer look.
Was that the same thing as what we're using right now, or was it slightly different?
Obstruction detected. Path is now clear.
Let me know in the comments. Oh, can I not jump up that high? Oh, oh! Yeah, we can. We just kind of glide nicely to the ground. Well, that wasn't as nicely as I was anticipating. And it looks like maybe this is the last one. No. Oh, but that will be. That's it? All right. Look at us. All right. I'm glad we did that while we were here. I mean, that was a nice, simple little who's the mo what's it. Let's go do Jack's thing now. We're kind of, sort of.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah. Shepard, I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon when I lost 2 years ago. It tore me up. I prayed. Is this Saeed? No, Ash. Finally. I prayed for you every day. I read a lot of Tennyson? Thinking about you. I don't know what that means. Is that like some weird fan fiction? Just like I did when my dad passed. I'm guessing not then. And then you came back. And it was like my prayers were answered. But I'm not who I was then, and neither are you. I don't know what's true anymore. Part of me can't believe it's really you. I keep going back to that night before Ilos. Our night. The night that I made you have sex with me. I haven't let myself think about those memories for more than a year now. I wouldn't have expected you to work for Cerberus, but I know why they sent you to Horizon. I saw how many people were lost there, and if anyone can stop the Collectors, you can. I can't go where you're going, but I can wish you luck. Just stay alive out there, Skipper. I don't know what the future holds, but I can't lose you a second time. Ash. Death closes all, but something ere the end. Some work of noble note may yet be done. Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. What? Okay. That was not what I meant to do. Perfect. Good work on recovering the hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rossely's emergency beacon contains significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Who's-the-What's-it and Oloy investigated. Edie has added the locations to your galaxy map. Of course she has. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Dr. Case's obvious inability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Case, so be careful. Will do. So I'm glad we did that, because, I mean, you know, we were right here, so it was simple. Also, I believe we still have a lot of, like, upgrade resources. And I think we picked up a couple, yeah. We picked up a couple of potential upgrades during the last couple of missions. I mean, 50%, okay. Advanced training. Through intensive training, Shepard can learn to use single bonus power. Obtaining more loyal squad members will increase the number of powers available for Shepard. Shepard can complete this research multiple times. We don't really use powers, though. Shepard gets 30% more health. That's a no-brainer. Shepard's melee attack is now more powerful. Okay. Heavy weapon ammo. Advanced training allows Shepard to reallocate points. Yeah, I mean, we kind of cheat and just do the auto level up anyways. So I don't know that there's...
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Oh, God. What does... Grunt's gonna add a mission to our thing. I just know it. Everyone's got a problem. And apparently, everyone's problem is also my problem. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. What do you want, Grunt?
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Oh, hey.
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
I will not tolerate outbursts on my ship. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm trying. When we're moving, fighting, there's no problem. But here, my blood makes noise. It's screaming. I've got no past to lead me. The tank gave nothing about itching plates and losing control.
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
See, that's just annoying. That's not even like... It's not even like, hey, I'm just willing to help you out. It's like, now you're an issue. So, Like, I guess we have no choice. Great. Alright. Let's go do the thing with Jack. And we will return and mine the shit out of this solar system.
Only half our fuel remains.
Calm down, Edie. Whee! See, we got gas to spare. Not really. And a probe. Okay. Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot there. But I think we talked to Jack for... Oh, that's so far away. Screw it, let's do it. Oh, we don't even need to spend any gas. Nice. So obviously we're bringing Jack with us. Who else do we think would be useful? Doesn't make sense to bring Miranda because they're just gonna fight. Ooh, she's got a different outfit. I like the red. Yeah, I like the red. Garrus is a badass. And Grunt, I don't want to do anything with Grunt until we get him looked at. Garrus it is. Garrus gets some upgrades, Jack gets some upgrades, and we are good to go.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
When we start a mission, we finish it.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on the ground.
So this is the lab that they imprisoned Jack in and like did tests and experiments. Basically turned her into 11 from Stranger Things. Like basically exactly that's what they did. So just checking for goodies, of which I see none. Perfect. That's what I like. I like not getting anything.
Get in there and plant the bomb in my cell. I want to watch this place burn.
Oh, you want to do it in your old cell? We just do it right. Like if it's a big enough bomb, we just drop it right here. Yeah, this is creepy. Does this?
I never saw this room.
Solid glass.
I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive.
Nice.
Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, good. Boom. Shaka. No. Laka. You had 2 attempts, so you can hit the wrong one 3 times. I see. That's what the 3 attempts are. It all makes sense.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
I'm guessing that the elusive man had no idea some of the dark, twisted shit they were doing here.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was
Through the
begging for
cracks?
his life.
What about the big windows? You didn't see sunlight through the big windows? I would think you would see sunlight through the big windows. Man, this place, this thing's been abandoned for a while, huh? A while. I think she said how long, but I can't remember. Let me know in the comments if you were paying more attention than I was. Which, let's be honest, you likely were. It's not that I don't pay attention. It's just I don't pay a lot of attention.
We've been spotted.
This should slow him down.
Oh, Varen. This is definitely not our first Varen encounter. They're cute in a disgusting piranha dog kind of way. Old bloodstain. Where? Old bloodstain. Oh.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
She's got seriously cool tattoos. I love color. I love color in tattoos. Most of my tattoos have color. Yeah, that's right. I have tattoos. Calm down. Calm down. I'm a rebel.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
I'm guessing she was Subject
Zero
0.
are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Yep.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
That's fair. Are we gonna run
This
into
place
anything
is
here
supposed to be empty.
other than
Who the
Varen?
fuck shot that Varen? It's a fresh kill.
That answers that question. Cerberus or Geth? What's our guess? I'm gonna go with Cerberus. I don't think it'll be the Blue Suns. We've seen too much of them. Could be the Vorcha. But the Vorcha, no, the Vorcha like the Varen. They wouldn't shoot the Varen. I think. Vorcha like the Varen? I think I remember that. Oh, gunfight. What is the Vorcha? Well, it's the Blood Pack. But I'm pretty sure the Blood Pack is mostly comprised of Vorcha.
This should slow him down.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying,
Some sick son of a bitch
This
killed
is a morgue?
lot of kids with these experiments and then checked his work.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
What about this? Looks like a morgue to you. Well, is that what these are? This is a morgue? This is a pretty unequipped morgue. I've never actually been in a morgue. I've played enough video games to know what it's like inside a morgue. Like Arkham Asylum, the old Thomas Jane Punisher game. You go in and you kill everyone.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit, it's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
See, she's showing her human side, and I like that.
They've seen. Shield failed.
Oh yeah, stupid Vorcha. Are the Vorcha smart? I mean, obviously they're smart enough to be able to fight, but are they considered particularly intelligent? These are all things, if you know, let me know in the comments. 100%. Educate me. Take me to Vorcha school. School me on the Vorcha. As one does.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
They had no idea, girl. You were never allowed out here? You were never once, were you out here having lunch? They fed you, well, I guess, I mean, if you were like patient zero, if you were like the...
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Yeah, it doesn't seem lovely. I guess it makes sense that they kept you locked up all the time. You had like extra security on you.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
This is a bad place.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
It's gonna be hard for her to see that. I'm calling it right now. Oh, no. Some of them look so similar, and I'm
These look
impatient
interesting.
and stupid. So there's that. Well, look who it is.
Hey, Resh, it's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place
Who's
is a waste.
Kurek?
Fine, we'll put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see.
What?
Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
You're not super intelligent, are you?
Nothing can stop me.
So it was totally not an answer to my question.
Concussive shot ready.
Stop it, I'm trying to kill you.
Concentrate fire. All squads, form up now.
And stay.
Overrun. We outnumber and outrun all.
Come on, one more right in the face. Or the shoulder. Shoulder works. Evidently. Oh. I almost shot you, Jack.
Get ready for close combat.
Quit gurgling. It's gross. Oh gosh.
I'll destroy you.
Okay, he's already
Left is
dead.
my old cell.
Calm your shit.
Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Fair? I guess, I suppose.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed.
Her name is Jack.
I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you
what
know
I said.
me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
The hell you are.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
They're
no
dicks.
reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
But we're gonna blow it up.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go!
Good job.
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
This is a big room. You had a big cell. I mean, you know, I'm not downplaying what they did to you, but geez.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
I don't think that makes you pathetic. I mean...
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Hey, this was your idea.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Yeah, okay, so you were really, like, you just had a view of everyone having all kinds of fun, huh? You had your own toilet, which still looks relatively clean, all things considered. I mean, what are we whining about, you know? You gotta see the glass half full.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
All right, let's do it. Come on, flick your bick. Holy, okay, yeah, you know, we could have just landed, put that on the landing pad, and then buggered off again. How cathartic was seeing your old cell, really? You know, like, was it super necessary? I'm guessing not so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please do all three. And until next time.